I got lost in a world that I didn't think I could get lost in. Hi, annyeong, sijambo, mujebale, Kara here, welcome to my channel. So here in Uganda, nearly everything is under lockdown and we are at home under quarantine. I hope you all out there are staying safe, wash your hands regularly and stay at home. Okay, I thought it's a perfect time to tell the story of how I got into BTS, and I made a 10-question guide to help me break it down. Okay, here goes. Well, it was May of 2017. I got to know them through the BBMS when they were nominated for Top Social Artist and they won. Well, I was in studio. Who are those Asians? Because they were like in a group, seated together, and they were looking all flashy. And I thought to myself, those guys must be really rich. I wondered, why are they getting so many screams? So all that just made me curious into finding out who these people are. And of all names, BTS. Well, it has to be blood, sweat, and tears. I have one word for it: iconic. I loved everything about the video, even in my ignorant, biased, uncultured, unexposed state. I loved everything about that music video. It was perfect. I think what struck me first was the choreography, because I watched that in the snippet that they played at the awards, and that got me hooked. I wanted to see more. And then the spaces, the atmosphere, the styling, the production, the symbolism, the music video was a combination of everything I'm passionate about: fashion, spaces, architecture, art. There's no way I couldn't have loved it. I think it was the perfect entrance for me. I feel it was designed uniquely, specifically for a person like me. In the recommends, there was a lot of theory videos that I got into, and my mind was blown. I'm one who loves stories. It was just so beautiful. I got lost in a world that I didn't think I could get lost in. It had a lot of literature, a lot of art references. It was just perfect. The one symbol that made a significant amount of meaning to me as an individual was the sculpture, the pieta, breaking. My biggest fear in life was to fail. And around that time I had just fallen. I had failed and I was in a cycle of continuous failure. Okay, point is, I was in a very broken state. I'd experienced a lot of adversity. I was trying to get back on my feet at that time. And in a society where academic excellence is hailed and very uplifted, failure is very magnified and looked down upon. At that point in time, I did not have someone to tell me it's okay to fail, of this is part of growing up, this is how you learn and like become a better person. And the few friends that I had made were also drowning in their own challenges at the time. So I was in a really bad place. I was literally lost. I was lost as an individual. I had lost myself, and I was just dragging through life at that point in time until I watched this. So when that pieta broke, it just symbolized I'm losing my religion. That was what I was going through. So it made so much sense. It was divine. I feel it was heaven sent because it communicated solace in my raging heart. It communicated a sense of peace in a time when I was very troubled. So it was very meaningful. It was iconic. Most importantly was my mindset. I had a very, very closed mindset. my mindset gradually changed as I got to know more and more about them. I was very ignorant and to some extent arrogant. I viewed the world with biases that were built in me from childhood. I became more empathetic and accepting of others. It helped me evaluate how much I had taken in certain beauty standards. A man is supposed to look like this, a woman is supposed to look like this, they're supposed to act like this. And if they didn't fit that, then they wouldn't be considered beautiful. If a man were pretty, then they had to be gay. Like those they're very damaging mindsets. But I had to unlearn certain things and appreciate news, not standards. I don't like the word standards, but accept that people are different and that there's a beauty in difference. Yes, I got to know of other K-pop groups and other K artists. I got into K dramas. By the way, that's a whole different story. I got to know other amazing creators. Actively follow DK TV, Korean Englishman, Jolie, Kenny JD, Christian Yu. I watched Bruce life become an army. I got inspired by armies who are out there doing things. Amino with a lot of fan art. So I got inspired to draw again and to write again. But I sketched 3 of the members, Jungkook, J-Hope, and recently Sugar. You can go check them out on my Instagram. I started a YouTube channel so that I could share my love for them. The only place I can find fans, other BTS or K-pop fans in my community is online, so YouTube was my to go to place. That's why we have this. So please let me know how you got into BTS. Let's share our experiences. This is the how I got into BTS OT7 version. I am going to make a version for each member because there is a story for each member. Okay, thank you for watching. Follow me on my socials. Hit that like button, subscribe. Till next time, to Bye.